Welcome to Full Cup Press, Thanksgiving edition. Today is November the 19th. I'm Tim Strong, your host. To the right, we have Father Verge, Vaughn, Chris. Behind the scenes, we have our cameraman D, Dave from D Hayes Productions. We have Stutter, making sure our stats are right, and we have D Grove to make sure that everything runs as smooth as possible behind the scenes. Pour responsibly, drink responsibly is our motto.
As always.
Yeah, right. Cheers, bros.
If I was Tim Strong, I would say make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube and our iTunes account at Full Cup Press, Instagram, Facebook at Full Cup Press, and our Twitter account, Full Cup Press 312. So we're going to begin the show with our hangover portion. That's where players will recap last week's of basketball. This week is the drinker's choice. We're going to begin with Bond. He's going to tell us how he felt about last week.
Hey, all right, I'm recapping. My nigga Lonzo coming back. He got a new haircut. He getting a treat plate a day. He about to get a triple-double.
What did he do last week, period?
What you mean?
I mean, outside, are we recapping him getting a haircut?
Yes.
That's the recap.
He just got the haircut.
So not how he played on the basketball floor.
No, because I'm focusing on how he's going to play after the haircut.
You think he looks cute?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
But no, on a serious note though, I'm going back with I keep calling them my Celtics. They're not my Celtics. Kyrie though, 15 games. Last week, you know what I'm saying, we was on here. How much they go in 10 games?
What, I don't know, 11, 12?
No, it was 10-0 over their last 10. Now they 15-0 over their last 15.
When you don't lose, that's how it happens.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, they going nuts.
He don't have nothing to say about them.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
They going nuts. That's what I gotta say.
It's force.
For me, I was wrong. I was wrong about the Magic.
I was gonna tell you about that too.
I mean, Jesus Christ, man, they lost 3 straight, 4 overall. They lost 3 straight last week. They lost 4 overall by an average of 18 points.
Oh, jeez.
I really thought that they had something.
Hey, you know what I saw the other night?
Oh,
Aaron Gordon was 0 for 4 from 3.
well, I mean, but he's still been producing. It's just they don't look very comfortable since Alfred Payton came back. It seems like they played their best with DJ Augustine. So I was wrong on that one, man.
Yeah, that's something to consider.
Take your L.
Maybe they need to make that change.
Make that change.
You know, me and Byron rock with Kobe. You know, young Kobe too. So 8 is the magic number because that other teams that rinse the Lakers Stadium sometimes.
Yeah, they
didn't lost 8 straight. And a couple weeks ago, I told y'all that I drank light to them being better without Chris Paul. I want to remind y'all of that because they damn sure.
At the time, they looked they looked nice, man.
It looks like the Clippers tricked you and the Magic, huh?
I mean, it's a lot
I
of
was
people
never
been
believing
tricked.
in the Magic. I was never believing
Okay.
in the Magic.
I mean, you know, once LA's other team, always LA's other team. I think that's who should go to Vegas.
Well, we gotta see how the team looks when Gallinari comes back.
It doesn't
Right,
matter.
that don't matter.
I think they should go to
That
Vegas.
matter.
I don't care if they go to Vegas.
I think they should go.
All right. So, Verge, I want you to talk about LeBron James' comments on being the king of New York on his Instagram post.
Quite frankly,
LeBron
I am not
James.
upset about it. LeBron James is the king of the NBA.
Okay.
So, automatically, he's the king of New York when he's in Madison Square Garden. When he's at the United Center, he's the king of the United Center.
I don't like
When he's
it
at the
all.
Staples Center, he's the king of the Staples Center. When you're the best player in the world, you can do that.
Fair enough.
You can do that.
I don't like it at all. I don't think he's the best player in the world. So it's like,
Who's the best player in the world?
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, easily.
You believe that? You believe
Absolutely.
that? Well, you just said it on camera.
Yeah, absolutely. Kevin Durant is the best player in the NBA right now.
We gonna finish. You
Like
drunk?
hands down. No.
You might need to drink.
But-
Open the door or something.
To open the door. But no, yeah, that post, I mean, this is petty. LeBron is a petty guy. So with all the stuff with cancer going back and forth, I get it, the Arthur meme, all that. But yeah, it was petty. Look at Darrell. They're over there. He happy we talking about LeBron.
Man, I'm overall tired of LeBron James, period. I've never seen the best player in the world at any time just be so damn petty, man. Like he said. But he tries to act like he's not petty.
Yeah.
He puts up the Arthur meme and says it's towards his strive for greatness thing that he says. No, it's not about that. It has nothing to do with that. You saw Kyrie just go nuts. You watched them win another game.
Yeah,
and you a little salty.
Just like I recapped.
But he's just so uncomfortable with his insecurities, man. I just wish he wasn't that way. I wish he just be yourself, man. It's just I'm tired of LeBron. I'm tired of him and all his damn drama. Tired of it.
Chris, I'm gonna stay with you. How did you feel about Steph Curry's comments about playing Boston in June?
I just feel like Steph was being sarcastic.
Yeah, I say Steph.
I mean, because he even mentioned that they're gonna have to be Cleveland, to get there.
Mm-hmm.
What I got from that was, him finding a way to say that they're not sweating losing a game in November to anybody, and damn sure not Boston. For a minute in that game, I believe.
Right? Yeah, I don't think you say damn sure not.
I mean, they were up. If they were. When
they just got smacked by the.
I think the only team that they would be sweating, losing a game too early in the season is somebody that may have their number, somebody who year to year gives them problems. Maybe a team like Memphis, if Memphis was still keeping up the momentum that they started with. Maybe Houston. I mean, they didn't care about Houston. Maybe San Antonio. Boston, no. We know Cleveland's going to be there when it's all said and done.
I don't agree with that.
You don't think LeBron's the best player in the world, so I don't expect you to agree.
He's not. I don't see why do y'all think he like what
Man,
qualifies him as the best?
That's
player?
A whole different conversation.
It's a
I
whole
don't get
different
it.
conversation. We get that. It'd be better to ask you what qualifies Kevin Durant.
What you mean? He's a better shooter. He's taller. Like his offensive game is
taller.
Yeah.
What the hell does that?
No. I'm saying like height is a. He's taller as in like bro like if you can do everything that this nigga can do and you taller that like
who's the better defender?
What you mean? He can't. What can't he do better?
Pass.
Oh my
defend.
God.
Wait. Pause.
Okay. Wait.
Pause. The Bills' backup quarterback just threw his 4th interception. Tyrod, we with you, bro.
Facts.
Idiot.
No, I mean like okay. If you talking about like Magic Johnson passing, but y'all act like he's not like he can't. It's not like he does not pass the ball.
Who's a better defender?
You talking about just on ball defender than
who's a better overall defender?
I mean that but see, I guess like it's right here to me. It's right here. It's not like LeBron got this lockdown defense and Kevin Durant just get dicked all the time.
But who's
this nigga,
better?
I mean, yeah.
But who's better?
It don't matter.
It does matter. You have to answer my question.
I'm saying, but
If somebody's tipping the scale, you have to clearly say who's better.
have to say
right?
who's
Okay,
better.
so that's fine. But those things, what Durant does better than LeBron is obviously better. So for them to be like neck and neck on defense,
I think LeBron does things better than Kevin Durant that are obviously better.
like what?
Like pass.
And to me,
Besides what?
okay,
I
pass.
mean, what
Okay,
else?
give him pass.
Oh, besides passing?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's get to the
Get to the basket.
No.
KD gets to the line.
Exactly. Let's go.
I'm gonna go passing. I think LeBron's a better rebounder. I think LeBron is also more efficient.
He's also a smarter player.
Much smarter player.
Bro.
He has a better basketball IQ.
Kevin Durant will never see a season where he shot 62% from the field.
That's because this nigga don't shoot the ball. He all he do is go to the hole. He can't
But
shoot.
he still was putting up 26, 27.
That's fine. I'm just saying. But if you're doing layups and dunks opposed to shooting threes, of course.
What does it matter how Durant got his 25 versus how LeBron?
It's not about how you, but
It's about
no what
what
your whole point was the field goal percentage.
Yeah.
If you're shooting, that's just like comparing Shaq. What was Shaq goddamn percentage? He probably had like 70% at some time. But you have all your baskets coming from 2 feet from the basket.
Yeah, and that's why big men tend to lead.
Oh,
we're talking about a guy that does shoot the ball.
No, like when he was on the Heat, the nigga, I don't think he attempted the 3 for the first like 35
That was
games.
one season in Miami.
Don't. I'm just saying he
and
doesn't
chose
shoot.
to do that.
Because he can't shoot.
No, because
Yes.
because he can get to the basket that way.
Okay, that's
he has
fine,
improved
too.
as a shooter.
Huh? No, he has improved. He has improved. I'll give him that. But he still don't shoot anywhere close
Okay,
near.
well,
All right, man, get to your point. Get to your get.
What are we talking?
It
Steph
was
Curry's
about
comments
Steph and
about-
playing Boston.
Oh, okay.
Not your Celtics, but your boy.
Yeah, my boy Kyrie. I mean, I think it's a definitely possibility. Like you said, Curry is he a little petty too. He be throwing a little what is it called when you
Jab.
subliminals? Subliminal stuff like that. So I think, to me, like it don't matter because nobody can beat the Warriors at the end of the day. But I can see it. I
I don't see it. I don't see it at all.
Absolutely.
I'm looking for it. I don't.
Nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it's not there, Dion. Bond. Yeah. It's cute. Steph Curry's comments were cute. No disrespect to the Celtics. This is an amazing win streak they on. I would love for them to get to 27, 28 straight, just to break that record.
Just to break that record, yeah.
Because there's what in our age, there's nothing like witnessing history.
Zero.
I love that. And when the Warriors, I didn't want the Warriors to break that record, but they did, and it was good to see it. So if the Celtics can keep this going, I would love to see them get that win streak record. But just like the Warriors, it's going to result in nothing.
Yeah.
So that's what it comes down to.
But wait, let's get back. But let's get back because we got a little time here. Let's get back to this KD is better than LeBron.
Right.
I can't believe you said that. I think that
he's a much better shooter. He's
a better shooter. He's one of the best shooters in the world.
Right, best shooter in the world.
Okay.
He can't be stopped.
Okay, so he's a better shooter. What else you say again?
Like, is he better than?
Okay, but LeBron's a better defender, correct?
By a little.
But he's better.
He's better.
Now how much better is KD
Shooting?
than LeBron offensively, completely as a whole?
Offensively as a whole,
How much better?
I think he's like a substantial amount better.
What, head and shoulders?
What you mean?
Is
he head and shoulders
like,
above LeBron?
I think like if LeBron is a 8, KD is an 11.
So you think that KD is without a shot of a doubt? You don't think anybody's close to him, like almost period? If you're saying
Offensively?
that there's
Yeah. Like to me it's like how Steph was in that one season with nobody to me that's KD all around. Like you can't stop.
God bless you.
You can't stop KD.
Don't do it again.
Like at all. Like
I struggle. I really struggle with that. I mean, you're entitled to your
why,
opinion. I think you're disrespecting.
do y'all not see how like
KD is
talented
great.
he is?
He is very talented.
Offensively?
He is not better than LeBron.
All right, we're going to
Plain
pause
and simple.
right there.
You pause.
All right, that concludes the first quarter. We're going to go on a quick commercial break. During the break, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube and iTunes account at Full Cup Press. See you when we get back.
Just fuck all the other accounts. Huh?
Welcome back to Full Cup Press. This is our light or dark segment where players will say yes to dark and no to light. So to the next topic, Jaylen Brown will be a top 5 two-way player before his next contract. I'm actually going to start with Bond.
perfect again. Because I wanted to go first. All right, KD is definitely better than LeBron, right? All right, the first round I was tripping. I ain't had no food. My energy was low. I'm back now.
So KD is a two-way player?
No, nigga, this is not.
okay.
This
All
is
right.
totally off topic.
Okay.
This nigga LeBron can't shoot no free throws. His shut
What's that
up,
do with Jaylen Brown?
nigga. Wait.
You gonna-
All right,
you gonna blow- you gonna blow our short segment?
his clutch gene is terrible. Nigga choke all the time. All right. KD is that nigga. Nigga, y'all talking about defense. Nigga, KD leading the league in blocks this season. Nigga, get with my nigga. All right, now, I will give you passing though. When I was driving my car, I was like, all right, I gotta give you passing. That's it though. All right, back to this. I'm drinking light on this nigga Jaylen. Yeah, like 2 years not enough. I can name easily 5 other better two-way players. Clay, Jimmy, Kawhi, LeBron, Greek Freak, like. So it doesn't allow him any chance to get there. Not in 2 years.
Time out.
So LeBron is better on both sides of the court, but
He's a top.
but KD's better than him overall.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm glad we recorded that. Chris, what you got?
Well, first thing first.
He said, yes.
Nathan Peterman just threw another pick, so that's 5 picks. That's 5 picks in the first half. Yeah, I'm drinking light. I mean, in 2 years, AD is going to be 26. The Greek Freak will be 24. I expect him to improve defensively. Kawhi will be 28. You still got guys you still got LeBron. You still got guys like Karl Anthony Towns. I like Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
I don't like Paul George. Stop saying Paul George. I don't like Paul George at all.
Paul George,
Will he be better than Paul George?
In 2 years?
Yeah.
No.
And I didn't even think about Paul George actually, and I wasn't gonna put him in it even if so. He probably. I hope he's better than Paul George. But yeah, I'm drinking light, 100%.
He's a great player though. 16-7.
Yeah,
2 threes
awesome.
a game.
But he's not gonna be. But, Bird's got that look on his face. So you know where he going.
He gonna be a superstar, Verge?
Where you going? Is he gonna be a superstar? He gonna be better than Steve Nash. He be better than Steve
He's
Nash.
gonna be a superstar.
Is he gonna be better than Steve Nash?
He better not utter the word superstar. I'm drinking light to it. 2 years ain't enough time. 5 years, I think he can be in that conversation without a doubt. I think 5 years he can be there. 2 years ain't enough.
Yeah, I think even 5 years, we're probably stretching it.
Yeah, stretching.
It might be stretching it, but it's more obtainable. Because I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis,
It's
Karl
so
Anthony
many,
Towns, Jimmy Butler, Paul George, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, the Greek Freak. It's too many guys that are better on both sides of the ball. But there are guys.
De'Aaron Fox.
There are guys. I feel like there are guys he can pass. Like I feel like he can catch a Nicholas Batum. And players.
You can catch Nicholas Batum.
Players,
No, he can't.
Players in that rank. Deion, you can't catch me.
Can Bird shoot better than Nicholas?
No.
Okay. We gonna come up with a segment called "Can Bird Shoot Better Than," and we just gonna name random guys, and we just gonna at some point, today's Nicholas Batum. Can you shoot better than Nicholas Batum? Okay, gotcha.
No.
All right, so as far as what's going on in Philadelphia with the 76ers franchise, from a front office point of view or a fan's point of view, is the process working? Chris?
I mean, it's working in a sense to where they're competitive. They're 8-7 right now, but I need to see them get some breathing room away from 500 first before I can say where it's going. I mean, a lot of this is also built and stipulated on health.
What are you drinking?
Excuse me?
What are you drinking?
Light or dark?
Oh, I mean, it's light. Yeah. It's absolutely light. They gotta close out games like yesterday, against Golden State. But I like what Robert Covington's doing. He's becoming pretty good. The pieces are coming along, but
He a decent two-way player.
yeah. But I'm drinking light.
I'm going dark. It's definitely working. Last season they were 2-10 over their first few games. Now they're 8-7. Like they was in last place. Now they're in eighth seed. I think it's definitely working. Like I don't see how you would not say it's working.
Well, I mean, it's working, but the overall it's
like,
working.
to me,
but the overall
a championship doesn't have to be like it worked for that. Like,
I think
improvement.
It's difficult. It's like the process is processing. It's still working its way. They're working through it. It's buffering, but it's not
that AOL dial-up.
Yeah. But we can't say, you know what, the process was a success until we see them deep in some playoff series against some really good teams, beating some really good teams.
And see,
if they're 41-40, did it really work?
I think that's the thing. Like if it wasn't like has the process, is it a success? That wasn't how the question
is it working?
Is it working? So in that sense, it is working. Like they are tremendously better, tremendously. They were last place in 2-10. They had won 2 games. Now they won 8. You feel what I'm saying?
I think this question should be more so later in the year, because that process took 5-6 years to put together.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's difficult to say it's working. We don't know yet.
No,
I got Simmons going nuts. You got Simmons and B. Like it's working.
That's why I'm drinking light to it. It's not working.
Okay, bro.
It's not working. They're 8-7. Much better start than last year.
Yeah.
Cool. It's not gonna get him a ring.
At
any point is my issue.
And I disagree with that.
I don't think this process is not going to result in a championship, and therefore it will never work. These players they're gonna commit to Philly for this time being. Then they're really gonna hit their prime, and they're gonna bounce. They're gonna go to teams that know how to build championship teams.
We gotta see. Maybe,
Right, we gotta
maybe
see.
they bring
Yeah, I mean,
No. What coach?
I mean, I don't know, but maybe they bring somebody at retirement. Maybe a Van Gundy comes. I mean, who knows, bro? Somebody's gonna want to coach
I
Philly.
mean, right. I mean, like, bro,
I'm gonna tell you how I see
they
this.
have enough talent.
I'll tell you how I see this unfolding. Golden State was fortunate.
Like, did we see
in a
Steve
lot of
Kerr
ways.
coming?
Golden State. Did I see what?
Did we see Steve Kerr coming?
No.
You. I'm not even gonna talk about Steve Kerr.
I
I
mean-
already told y'all how I feel about him and how I think he's a character. So I'm gonna say this. I think this team's gonna grow. These players are gonna get better, and they're going to leave.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, like,
And
why?
Just the route of the NBA. Golden State got lucky because of where these other players were drafted. So it's like it was easy to build it first because Draymond was a late round draft pick, which means it's not as much money as in having 4 to 5 top 3 picks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the money grows differently.
Yeah, but the only two guys that they are really going to have to pay is Ben Simmons
and Embiid.
and Embiid. Those are the only two guys that they're really going to have to pay
Right.
big time money.
Right.
As of now. For long-term deals, right? As of right now, those are the only two guys that they're going to have to pay.
And you think these other guys are just going to stick around, take small contracts, and do
Having a guy like JJ Redick say, "I want to go there," it shows that
JJ's not
I
an
don't think he's
He's not an idiot. That's why he's there for 1 year.
But regardless,
Right.
even him wanting to even spend a year there, I think it shows that there's more people who are going to want to follow his step, and we want to be a part of this. But
If I
we'll
could
see.
check a bag, yeah.
All right, so
People follow that stuff.
we're going to actually, Verge, we're going to start with you for this next point, the last one for the light or dark. For the Detroit Pistons, will they have home court advantage in the preseason?
In the preseason.
In the postseason?
I just realized I drank light to everything, so yeah, I'm drinking light to that too. They will not have home court advantage. They're on a good start right now. I like what they're doing. Van Gundy is being Van Gundy. It sucks that when he first got to Detroit, his streak of playoff appearances with teams was broken. Stutter can fill y'all in on that later if he knows what I'm talking about. But I still got, Boston, Cleveland, Washington, Milwaukee. By the time 82 games is done, being top 4, and they won't have home court advantage in my opinion.
Yeah, same light. Yeah, it's just not gonna hold. Just the same way how he was tweaking, talking about the Magic was gonna be. What did you even? Where you put the Magic at, bro?
You gotta take a shot, bro. You gotta take a shot.
take a shot.
Believe.
For saying that.
Our bottom shelf was they missed the playoffs entirely, right?
No, my bottom shelf was no. That
I
was
mean,
my top shelf. Was they
And-
make the playoffs.
And I did say that their bottom shelf. If you go back, I did say their bottom shelf it doesn't work.
Do bring like the flashback.
Top shelf.
Oh, look at
Top shelf.
top 3.
Best case, they finished top 3 in the East. Frank Vogel
Bro.
is the coach of the year.
No, bro. Like,
And Vucevic, it
This nigga
doesn't
talking about-
work. It doesn't work. They end up breaking up. I mean, that might be what happens, but we'll see.
but yeah, now the Pistons they're not gonna sustain this much. Like you said, the Cavs, the Celtics, Wizards, Raptors, they're not gonna sustain it.
Is y'all done or no? Because I'm drinking dark to it, and this is why.
You're gonna come back like
every year.
I was wrong.
Just wait
We'll
2
see.
more weeks.
Every year in the East, as of late, a surprise team gets home court advantage in the East. Every year. Last year was Boston. The year before that, it was Miami.
Surprised by that?
Right.
Huh?
Who was surprised by that?
Well, they finished number 1. Nobody had them finishing
But we
number
knew
1.
they was gonna have home court.
Well, okay, but in regards to where they finished.
Well, support
okay?
your statement.
What are you talking
Okay,
about?
well, hold on, man. Let me finish. But outside of that, and actually, I didn't pick Boston to be number 1. It will be even have home court advantage in the East. Honestly, last year.
Well, then you're an idiot.
Well, then let me be an idiot. Fuck y'all. The year before that, it was Miami. The year before that, I believe it was Atlanta. They have different ways to beat people, inside or outside.
Hey.
They can defend.
Hey.
Drummond is having a career year.
How many games Atlanta won 2 seasons ago?
Drummond's having a career year. I'm gonna buy it, man.
You
I'm
gonna
gonna
buy
buy
it? You gonna buy it? You gonna drink dark too?
You gonna drink dark?
Yeah.
That hen dog.
Strong, too.
That yak.
I'm drinking scotch to this, actually.
Yeah.
All right. So we're moving on to our next segment, which is drink, babysit, dump. Drink represents I like it. Babysit is
I like that.
I'm indifferent, and dump is I don't like it at all. However, just so you know, viewers, for our last topic, we will eliminate the dump part, and I will revisit that when we get there. However, for the first topic, the best team to not win a ring, Bono, I'm actually going to start with you. Is it the 2001 Kings, the 1998 Jazz, or your drinker's choice?
Okay. My drinker's choice. The 2016 Warriors. I'm drinking them. That's the absolute best team to not win a ring. Absolutely. After that, I'm going to dump the 01 Kings. They had to face the Lakers. It just wasn't gonna happen. And then I'm dumping. I meant to say I'm babysitting that. If I said dump, I don't know. But I'm dumping the 98 Jazz. They had to face Mike. It was like they wasn't gonna win against Mike.
They weren't, and that's why I'm with you. I dumped the '98 Jazz too. They didn't stand a chance. Michael Jordan was on the court. I'm actually I'm babysitting the Kings as well, and I am drinking to the 2012 Thunder because that was a missed opportunity to set off a dynasty with two of the league's best young players. Three of the league's best young players.
The current
The current best player in the NBA.
Oh yeah. Who's making a strong MVP case right now. Actually, I don't think anybody's ahead of him in the MVP race right now.
Who, KD?
James Harden.
This nigga, Let's talk about KD.
Y'all think KD's making an MVP case right now?
I mean, not necessarily.
I'm just trolling Dion right now, man. I'm just trolling Dion.
No.
Chris, what do you think?
I'm drinking to the Kings. I'm going to babysit the Jazz, and I'm going to dump my drinker's choice was the 07 Suns, who they had a masterful team that year, man. But they ended up losing Amari and Boris Diaw, and they leaving the bench, leaving before a game. Most analysts called that series in the semifinals the actual finals. So
they're gonna lose that regardless.
That's your opinion, sir. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm dumping them. But yeah, babysit.
It's hard to win without a superstar.
They had one.
It wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, they had one.
All right, so next, the best basketball movie, we have He Got Game, Space Jam, or White Man Can't Jump. Chris, I'm going to stay with you.
I'm drinking to White Man Can't Jump.
I thought you were going to say Mexican man can't jump.
God damn, that was racist.
Racist
Again,
disclaimer, please.
How can you say that? Again, I have to be Mexican for that to even work. That needs to be funny. Like I'm not. It's just it doesn't. I don't get that one. I don't get that one.
What you babysitting?
I don't know anymore. I'm babysitting Space Jam and I'm dumping He Got Game.
And what'd you drink to again?
White Man Can't Jump.
All right, I'm obviously drinking to Space Jam. That's my favorite movie. Is it? No, Lion King my favorite movie. I'm lying, but yeah, Space Jam was just a dope. Like it was too cold. He Got Game. I am babysitting to that one. Yeah. Mexican man can't jump.
You wanna go in the room and talk about God? Huh?
Maybe.
What? Okay, let's do that.
I'm dumping that one.
I dumped White Man Can't Jump.
It's easy.
It was a good basketball
It was a good,
movie,
yeah,
but it was a comedy more than anything. I'm also drinking to Space Jam. Shot bread, shot raised. Michael Jordan.
No,
Anything
dope.
with
Like
Chicago in it. Y'all just
for real though. Like Looney Tunes, like the combination Looney Tunes and Mike, like in the pinnacle that he was at, like bro.
You don't beat that.
You got the Space Jam shoes, bro. Like,
and I'm babysitting
the
He Got
Monstars.
Game, that movie was good too.
No, that was a good movie.
I own the movie. I understand that.
Good. And you didn't drink too much.
White Man Can't Jump to Me is a better basketball movie.
All right,
So
so
why didn't you buy that one?
I have that movie
did.
too.
we're going to move on to the last topic under drink, babysit, dump. And remember, fellas, we're not dumping anyone from this topic. So for this one, it's the best basketball player that was taken too soon. We have Len Bias, Benji Wilson, and Hank Gathers. I'm going to give it to Bond.
Hey, I wish
Boy,
y'all,
you
I
look
wish y'all
deceased
could.
right now.
I wish y'all could.
I wish there had been a camera.
Right, I wish the camera. No, I'm going to drink to Benji,
My God.
and then I am going
Y'all are
to.
ridiculous.
I'm going to.
Y'all are ridiculous.
Look, I'm
I'm
sorry your
going
city
to-
has not produced greats
Right.
like this.
Doesn't matter. Jesus.
And then I'm going
Christ.
to. I'm going to
That's cool.
babysit Gathers.
Nice. I rock with Benji. I actually babysat Benji though. I'm gonna drink to Hank Gathers. We're talking about a guy that battled with the likes of Shaquille O'Neal and had a game. He put up like 40 plus and 15 plus boards. That's impressive.
Oh, he was cool.
To do against a prospect that gets to the league and gets his 4 rings and becomes the most dominant player in playing the league. So I'm gonna drink to Hank Gathers and then yeah. And I rocks with Benji. Len Bias was that thing too though.
Len Bias. Well, I'm drinking a Len Bias. He was compared a lot. He was called the second coming or one of the first second comings of Mike.
Yeah.
When he came out, my man's was he was the second pick overall in the draft he came out of. 2-time ACC Player of the Year. I rocks with him. Hank Gathers, man. I babysit him, and it was kind of hard between those two because this guy is 6'7", man. He led the NCAA in scoring and rebounding.
Yeah.
That's that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's only been done like 3 other times.
If you think about it. Yeah, but not even just that. Like at his size, at 6'7", is what gets to me.
Yeah.
As you said, he played with Shaq. And then we have Benji. Lots of potential, but those other guys ended up making it.
They got farther. They got a little bit further.
They got further along. So.
And that was my thing. My projection of Benji would have got.
It would have been he would have been the greatest of all time.
No, I'm not going that far, but
I feel that.
I think that like we seen what they did like with the other two. We seen what they was doing in college.
He would have been drafted to the Bulls.
Yes.
He would have played with Mike.
Yeah.
He'd have been in Space Jam.
My job. It's only one player they let bring his number out of retirement.
All right, so that concludes the first half of basketball.
Moves in hair.
During the timeout or during the commercial break, make sure that you comment, like, share posts from our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook account. We'll see you in the halftime report with 2 Cents with D Grove. Welcome to the halftime show, FCP. This is 2 Cents with D Grove. He will recap the first half of basketball.
So, to recap the first half. The first half, our panelists talked about the post that LeBron did a couple days ago, getting that in his cancer, saying he was the king of New York and the king of the NBA. If you're the greatest player in the world, you are the king of New York. Every time he comes to Madison Square Garden, it sells out. They don't sell out every time they play. He comes in, they was down, 20 points? 20 points they was down, he came back and they won. And he shot game winner on y'all boy Porzingis, the future of the NBA. One of our panelists said last week that his high ceiling that he could be the best player in the league. You did say that.
Nick, you idiot.
Greatest Nick of all time. I'm talking about you say he could still be one of the best players in the league. The greatest Nick of all time. LeBron shot a game winner on him. That show y'all how much LeBron. And back to that Kevin Durant thing. Kevin Durant is not an all-around better player than LeBron. LeBron is the best two-way player in the NBA besides Kawhi Leonard. And Kevin Durant do not know how his IQ is not as good as LeBron's. If he's so great, why didn't they beat Boston? Yes, LeBron can make a free throw. Also, when it goes to Jaylen Brown, I think Jaylen Brown is going to be a good two-way player, but not right now, not 2 years. It's going to take like 5 or 6. Because I don't think his development is going to reach his full potential playing with Kyrie. And when Gordon Hayward come back, he's going to get less touches. So you guys got to take that into account. So I think the season he's having now is because he has to fill that void for Gordon Hayward. When Gordon come back next season, he's not gonna be doing all that. And lastly, when it comes to the movies, one of my favorite basketball movies of all time is Above the Rim. I know how to quote that whole movie, but
Bro, 2 cents at like $1.25.
can I do it?
We need a discount.
And it's an inflation right now too.
He said the inflation.
Ain't worth nothing.
So, yeah, I would have picked Above the Rim. I would have drunk to that. So that's it.
All right. That wraps up the halftime show. 2 cents with D Grove. We will see you in the second half. Welcome to the third quarter of FCP. This segment is called Blackout, where we will remove a legend or a great NBA player from the NBA and see how it would have unfolded. Today we will black out Allen Iverson. Yeah. I'm gonna start with Chris. How would the NBA have been?
Wait,
first,
first,
Allen Iverson.
Kevin Durant is better than LeBron.
Will you stop with this? Will you stop? Will you stop bringing Kevin Durant into this damn conversation?
All right, go ahead, bro.
Jesus Christ. Now, man, AI not being in the NBA, man, that's a boring league. in a lot of ways, man. You're getting a lot of boring people. I mean, we know like certain stuff like Givens, like there wouldn't have been a dress code. You know, but I mean, just like AI brought it, like he made it cool to be whoever and whatever you are. And he's still that way, like, you know, to this day.
To this day,
he's always been comfortable with who and what he is as a person. So, but I think without it, you don't see as many characters, as many people that are just that are original. Yeah. You don't see, of course, as many undersized, guards, as many undersized shooting guards. I don't know if a guy like C.J. McCollum is where he is without maybe a guy like AI. We talk about Lou Williams, those type of guys. Like AI made that fashionable, to where you could get a role. If you're not starting, you can end up being a sixth man, but be that size. When we look at today's NBA, where pretty much all the guards are shoot first, AI kind of, he kind of started that trend. So yeah, I see a real boring league personally.
And Lou was drafted to his team, wasn't he?
I believe they did play together. Yeah. They absolutely played together, man.
No,
so
that's definitely no individuality. Like he was the first. Like you said, they had the whole make a dress code because this dude was coming there tattoos out. You know what I'm saying? Just in regular clothes.
Accepted
do-rags.
Do-rags.
Oh, he is for the culture, bro. He is for the culture.
Like I wouldn't even ever picked up the basketball if it wasn't for him. The braids. That's why I had braids as a shorty.
Picked up one anyway.
I was about to say something Mexican, but I'm gonna let you.
What's up with you being racist today, man?
I'm not being racist. I'm appreciating your culture, nigga. Vato.
Can we get back to AI?
Yeah.
We're not gonna have any Mexican viewers.
You're gonna bring them in.
I can't, bro. I can't, cause you here, bro.
No. Anyway, bro.
You gotta clarify.
This dude.
I'm gonna cut that from the sound.
The crossover. I think like he definitely like without that
man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have no Kyries. We don't have no CP3s out here yo-yoing people. You feel me? And the blue toe questions. Like, man, the Reeboks. I know.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I was more of a red top.
Ooh, the red toe? I mean, nah, the blue toe's better, bro. Blue toe's better, but yeah, like that's gone. Like, what?
Chris seemed a little offended by that. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, and then we wouldn't have the infamous practice rant.
Right.
Practice.
Yeah, but everybody rants. We would have found something
nah,
else to laugh at.
I mean, yeah, that was iconic. That's top 3 rants.
You got young players now. They want to go to practice.
We're gonna do a quick shot go around. I need top rants of all time from basketball, football, baseball. I'm starting with Verge. I need a top rant.
I ain't got nothing for that.
I got one. What's the we are who we thought they were.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? So we can win a game.
Bert, I guess you lost that one.
I drank to it.
So that's gonna go in our cup.
So you thinking no red?
I didn't think that's where we would be going with that.
You're not supposed to.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
Bird's face. Can we get a Bird's face was so disgusting, man. Just
That's a good.
That was a good one.
Yeah, probably. I
That was
got
a good
plenty of them. What we talking about? AI? Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, without AI, like they said, man, the crossover, the dress code. First off, my man's mic don't never get rocked if it's not for
He
AI.
got shifted.
it's always.
I never even own a single pair of Reeboks if it's not for AI.
Facts.
I tell you something else I could think of. He wouldn't have accessories. He made wearing a headband, the arm sleeve, the armbands, all that stuff. I think before him, I haven't seen. I can't think of anybody who.
Not the whole combination.
Yeah, not the combination. No. When he started wearing a headband, everybody started wearing a headband.
To the point where his finger sleeve was actually medical related, but they were able to sell it as an accessory.
Yeah.
Like people were out here buying, just sitting in class,
Man,
right,
bro.
right with AI.
What are you doing? He made rappers wear headbands. A headband at the time, like you would go somewhere and it would be a part of your outfit.
Yeah. That's because he took it from the court and into his everyday life.
Culture, man. I mean,
who else was wearing a headband over a do-rag?
Nelly.
Before AI though?
I don't
Probably
think
not.
yeah.
Probably not.
Nah, that nigga used to, like, he said he never packed a bag. He bought everything new. Like,
It's reckless,
It's
man.
just reckless. He never packed a bag to any flight.
That's
He
probably
just,
why he waiting on the rest of this Reebok contract.
nah, I bet you he is.
In this goddamn 3-on-3 league.
Yeah, he in big three.
You need the money. Save
But
the money,
man.
guys.
Yeah, nah, first say
But like, I never wore any accessories, but because of AI, I did try to wear a shooting sleeve.
I shouldn't say.
I took it off immediately.
I don't see the purpose in it,
couldn't
but
do it. We're supposed to get your shooting arm warm, but most people don't even wear it on their shooting arm.
It's hard to be a superstar and not wear a shooting sleeve. It really is. Pretty much all the.
I don't think I've ever seen KD in a shooting sleeve.
Well, no, I said it's hard.
Yeah, Steph Curry don't wear sleeves either.
Westbrook does.
Westbrook does.
Yeah, Westbrook wear two. Don't he?
Yeah, I just
Sometimes,
I remember. But I think it's changed now. But I think we went from. I know Kobe won one. Didn't T-Mac win one?
Yeah,
T-Mac won
a little
one.
bit.
Vince Carter won one.
No.
T-Mac had the
Jordan.
Oh, was it just the band?
Jordan, yeah, not a sleeve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just the little armband.
Who else wore sleeves? I don't know.
I mean, like these NBA players now today, like D Wade, like Russell Westbrook, like they
Right.
want to be fashion icons, but AI might have been the first that was as great an NBA player as he was fashion icon.
Yeah.
Like D Wade and Russell Westbrook aren't actually transcending anything. AI changed the way a whole culture dressed.
Completely by himself.
By himself.
I mean, he touched.
He was just a
hip-hop.
real
He
nigga.
did
That's what the
everything.
thing was. He's like, nigga, you look like my home. You know what I'm saying? You look like somebody I can really be like, what's up?
You
You
dress
figure,
like- right,
you
you
figure
dress
they
like-
list him at 6 feet. He came in at the perfect time where only dunking on somebody was cool. And he made putting niggas on the ground cool.
Gotcha. No, that's fair. Gotcha.
Because before him, who was really just out here?
You're just
hitting,
yo-yoing people.
And that's you had a whole highlight tape of just crossovers.
Yeah.
Who had that? You had dunk tapes all day.
Yeah.
AI changed that too. So without him, we probably don't get that revolution.
We don't get the carry call. You know what I'm saying? People will still be out here able to.
All right, now.
Do we get Kyrie without AI?
I don't think so.
Do we get him?
Yeah.
Not in that capacity.
Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe we don't. Yeah. But my thing with Kyrie is his father was gonna guarantee he made it to the league regardless.
Yeah, I don't know much about his pops.
Oh, then you should read that story. It's interesting. Read that.
All right, so that wraps up the third quarter. We will come back to the fourth quarter. During the commercial break, make sure that you share, like, and comment on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter posts. See you in the fourth quarter.
That's me.
All right, welcome back to Full Cup Press. This is the shoulda, coulda, woulda section of the.
Did you say shit?
I said shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Hey, KD is still better than LeBron.
Oh
okay?
my God,
Listen, bro.
Oh,
Last finals, he
they
come
don't
down
want to hear this shit.
All
bro.
right,
in
whatever.
his face, in
All right,
his face for the
so you
game.
keep talking about KD. He has stayed in OKC to secure his legacy.
I actually think like no. All right, so honestly, that was a very chump move by him to go to
Your second favorite player?
That ain't my second favorite player, nigga. But
Acting like it.
no, nigga. I guess.
You replacing Kyrie?
Yeah,
Nah.
I was gonna say like Kyrie's dick's in your mouth, and KD's dick's
Wow.
No, it's his ass.
Wow.
Hey, I can't even. Ouch, that one hurt.
in your head. Continue,
hurt,
continue.
Man, dick out my mouth, take it out my hand. Okay, now for real though, yeah, that was a very chumpish. I feel like
Tyrod Taylor just threw a touchdown.
Hey, the Bills will never get this much plug on our show ever again.
not for real though. To me, in this today's generation, I feel like people not gonna care. Like it's not gonna like people like him, dick rat LeBron, and he went to a whole nother team. So it's like,
Don't dick ride LeBron. It's better than Kevin Durant.
dude, watch
Kevin
out.
Durant was bogus
You-
as hell for leaving OKC. You go from get
Hey,
your ass-
Okay,
This ain't,
Julio, right?
this ain't about you. Okay?
Save it for the buzzer beater.
Damn it.
But yeah, so to me, it won't. To me personally, she should have stayed. But I said he should
You're
have
right.
stayed.
No, you said she.
I said he should have
You
stayed.
said she.
Oh, Catherine Durant. But yeah, in today's generation, nobody's gonna care. He about to get these rings.
Anybody want to add to that?
Yeah, man, he absolutely right. He should have stayed. He has probably one of the top 5 most meaningless championships ever. Not only did he go to a 73-win team, he went to the team that beat him in the conference
Beat
finals.
his ass. Don't say beat him.
Like that makes it that much worse. Like had he gone to any other team that was in the playoffs, that's fine. You're trying to get further. But to go to the exact team that beat you,
3-1.
you
had up 3-1.
Yeah, you had him up 3-1. And you choked. And I don't care how much they say, oh, he didn't like playing with Russ.
He is Russ.
Russ held him down.
Hey. KD ain't better than LeBron.
I mean, his legacy.
The real.
I mean, people wouldn't have looked at him as a snake or a coward, but he would have been a champion.
I think it's very cowardly.
Well, no, I'm saying if he would have stayed.
Oh.
Yeah, if he stays, he's not a coward. He's not a snake or whatever.
So to be a cowardly champion is better than.
Well, I'm not finished, bro.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm saying that he wouldn't have ended up winning a championship. And
Ever?
when it's all said, I don't think so.
Oh,
Because when you think about OKC, what's tied to them to their demise, I would say in regards to them long-term winning is the James Harden situation with them not finding a way to keep those 3 as opposed to Ibaka. So
It wasn't that they didn't find a way; they just made their choice.
well, they failed. It was the wrong choice.
They did fail.
he wouldn't have gotten a ring. And regardless, even if we look at it as it doesn't mean much, or he's a coward for it. When it's all said and done, he's still going to be a champion, and he's going to be a multiple champion. He's going to win 2 or 3 rings.
Also, with that
I
though,
mean, James Jones is still a champion.
Yeah, but he's not the greatest player in basketball.
right? But I do like this new mentality that a lot of players are taking. Like they understand that this is a business, bro, and that these niggas not loyal to them. So do what works for you. Like like you know what I'm saying. Like why not go play with the best team? Like yeah, I guess it's cowardly, but these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like if I get injured or anything happen, they gonna shit me off. You know what I'm saying? It's a business, so hey, run their ass up.
No, I mean it is a business, and you should run them up, but you should be running them up in your contract, not your legacy. Get the bread.
That was a good point.
Get all the bread out of the game that you can get. Fine.
But also if you want to win though, like you know what I'm saying? Like why like make it easy on yourself. You in Oklahoma City. Nobody wants to be in Oklahoma City.
It's not about making it easy on yourself. It's what I like to call winning the right way.
Oh, of course. I mean, that's cool.
And I feel like that's more important than anything.
No, I agree.
Like, and it's like when you're.
What's the right way?
When you are great, Michael Jordan, even before he had 6 though.
Yeah.
Once he had 1, he was telling the other greats in the league, if you want to win a ring while I'm here, you need to come play with me. That's what the greatest in the league does.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, if LeBron James would have gone or goes to New York, could Porzingis be his best sidekick
Ever?
ever?
Forever?
Chris,
No. He's this unicorn is still unlike anything we've ever seen, but I can't put him past D-Wade's first year. I mean, it a lot goes into being a sidekick.
Subtracted a year there, huh? Okay. All right.
At least at that first year, because I don't have the numbers on me right now in regards to the second year. But I'm pretty positive year 2 was pretty good as well. Year 3 is when D-Wade started to fall apart a little bit playing with LeBron. But year 1, he was still at the top of his game, I would say. So I can't say KP would be his best sidekick ever. He would be really good. I think he'd be better than Kyrie, but no, not better than D-Wade.
What you got?
Oh, absolutely better than Kyrie.
Oh, I like it. I
One-dimensional
like it.
Scoring,
I like it. I got a couple names for y'all.
ugly.
Couple names for y'all. J.R. Smith, Amon Shumpert. Those guys got a ring, right?
So what you saying?
Wait, what are you saying?
saying? Playing with LeBron makes any player on that team a different player than they were before LeBron. Obviously, Melo could not play with Porzingis. We learned that. You give
Melo
LeBron,
can't play with anybody.
You give LeBron a 7'3" freak that can put up 30 a game, and you gonna sit here and tell me that wouldn't be his greatest sidekick in his career?
No.
And I love D-Wade.
What could Kevin
D-Wade from the shot. Porzingis brings something entirely different that none of his sidekicks have ever had. Mm-hmm. We've seen LeBron with good guards, with guards that can score the ball. Mm-hmm. Porzingis is an entirely different animal. Mm-hmm. Entirely.
A unicorn.
He's like the points that D-Wade was able to put up, at least for that first season. Also with the defensive impact that Bosh brought to that team. And look, Bosh had offensive game too, but let's not sleep on what he did defensively.
I mean, that's fine. We're
Porzingis, and we're talking about a dude that's 21 years old right now.
we're choking. Yeah. We're choking on.
We're talking about D-Wade at what, 28?
He's 28, probably.
At that time, we're talking about a Chris Bosh around the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about Porzingis, who's 21 years
That's
old.
fine, but it also goes into more than just putting up fancy stats, putting up nice numbers. D-Wade helped LeBron close. He helped LeBron
because
win.
He can't close, right?
He
Because
helped
Kevin
LeBron.
Durant is better.
He helped LeBron win big time games. He helped LeBron. He took a lot of pressure off of LeBron in those clutch type pressure moments. I got to see KP do that more.
Let's remember while Brown was down there, who really hit the important shots. It was the Eddie Houses and the Ray Allens.
It was Wade too, though.
It was Wade
too. And Mike Miller too. It really wasn't Wade. Like when you really think about it, when you talk about D-Wade during the season, he had some good stuff. Yeah. We're talking about what delivered championships.
I mean, those.
We're not saying Eddie House and Mike Miller helped deliver
but I'm saying. So you're talking about closing games. It's not like if we're comparing KP to D-Wade and that's your leverage, it's irrelevant.
It's not. I don't think that.
In my opinion, I think it's irrelevant.
Okay.
All right, let's hit on this third point. All right, so would the Pistons be a current dynasty if Melo was drafted to them
Instead of what's that bum name?
Darko.
Hey, he's Darko.
We're not even gonna say his last.
He's a lucrative farmer.
We're gonna say Darko.
It's not a bum.
Why do you know this?
It's on ESPN. It's on ESPN.
Why'd you go anything with Darko Milicic on it?
If I am watching ESPN
and Darko comes up,
first off, me learning anything that has to do with farming, it had to come from ESPN. I don't know where the hell else it would have come.
So you don't like farming?
Do I look like a farmer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes?
You walked into that.
That's fair.
Do I like a farmer? Yes.
That's fine.
Like, you know,
Throwing haystacks at you niggas.
this is an interesting question. I think I like it. Dynasty. I think that's
Touchy
a little.
subject.
That's
touchy word.
Oh,
It's like
God.
superstar.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. You gonna...
I'm like, wait, I almost fit.
Oh, boy.
with me.
No, but yeah,
About to
dynasty
get Mike
is
back into this
a
conversation.
is a tough. I don't think they would have got a dynasty, but I like it much better than Darko. I think for that it Melo wouldn't have become Melo, but I think in that system he can be like that maybe seventh man.
So what's a dynasty? I mean, if they win 3 out of 4 years, if they win 3 out of
Yeah.
5 years, is that a dynasty to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think if you go to 4 consecutive finals and you get 2 of them, I think that's a dynasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could they possibly have done that?
I definitely think so.
You think so? Okay. Well, no. And I don't. Not only do I not think that they would have been a dynasty, I don't think they won a championship with Melo. Melo, as great as he is, I've never seen him be able to play within a system. That team that Detroit put together, that whole culture was built on defense and team basketball.
Beat niggas up.
No egos, no prima donnas. But bigger than that, Melo disrupts Tayshaun Prince's emergence. And Tayshaun was extremely important to them overall. They don't beat the Lakers that year, even the broken down Lakers, if Tayshaun isn't on that team to help guard Kobe. They might not even make it. They might not even get to the finals because one of the biggest plays in that era is the chase down block that Tayshaun had on Reggie Miller. No, I don't think they even win a championship with Carmelo.
I think you're crazy.
Yeah, that's going too far.
I think they still get that championship. I don't think he hinders Tayshaun Prince as much as you're thinking, because I think a young Melo, I think he just plays the 4. Obviously, they had Ben Wallace, but before Sheed, who's was Antonio McDyess? Who's playing the 4 then?
Well, yeah, but
Right.
so
It was
well,
somebody-
it's Sheed and Ben Wallace, so he can't play the 4.
I'm talking before Sheed.
Well, that team that won the championship was Sheed and Ben Wallace.
But do they still get Sheed if they draft Melo?
Right now they don't need Sheed.
I don't know. I
I
don't know.
like
now
that.
that's a whole different subject. But during that time though, during that time, the power forwards were big. You're not putting rookie frail Melo at the power forward. Verge.
Yeah.
You're thinking defensively.
Well,
Nah, I'm
period.
thinking
Of those 4s though, who's gonna even think about stepping in front of him on the other end?
I mean, well, that's fine, but the game wasn't played like that, Verge.
He came in offensively potent.
The game was not played that way, Verge.
And with that, and with him already being polished offensively, you saying you don't think he would have played team ball? I think it's all about how you come into the league. He went into Denver and didn't have to play team ball.
Larry-
This and Larry, exactly. You about to
Larry
say
Brown struggles with guys like Melo.
Hey, Larry Brown also has no problem. He wouldn't have had no problem sitting Melo. And I'm gonna say this only because when you think about the Larry Brown and AI relationship, when he got to AI, you couldn't tell AI shit.
No.
Melo at 19 years old is gonna listen to whatever the hell he's told.
Are you sure?
I'm almost positive on that. He's a rookie in the NBA. If Larry Brown is gonna bench him, he's gonna bench him until and I honestly feel like that would have made Melo a better player.
probably.
Yeah, but he's
I think it
still
would've
not.
made him
But
a
he's still
better
not
player.
starting at power forward, Verge.
Yeah.
Not
No,
at
he
that
can't start
time.
yeah.
The game was not played. Was not played
Nah,
that
he
way.
wasn't about to be banging with Tim Duncan and
because at that time you're going to get someone 6'9", 6'10", 6'11" every night at power forward.
He's
And he was frail at that time as well.
He was frail, but he wasn't like KD frail.
Yeah, he wasn't.
You can say Melo came into the league a lot stronger than a guy like that.
He was still able to play,
He
was
could
still
hold
able-
his own.
He was still able to bully some folks, but he ain't bullying nobody down there at power forward.
He could hold his own.
All right,
Is what I'm saying.
Let's move on to the last segment. All right. This being our Thanksgiving edition, we want to talk about who are they thankful for in the NBA,
went right
or
in
what are they thankful for in the NBA? Reed.
Hey, thankful for my nigga Kobe. Do you have to elaborate?
I mean, if you don't want to.
Is that it?
Yeah, I was
Can't
just.
push it.
I thought he was wrapping it up.
I'm thankful for Joel Embiid's health. Every game is fun, man. I think about this, and I'm curious how y'all feel. I don't think we've seen a big man who can play angry, but is this entertaining since Shaq.
Yeah, my say Shaq. Yeah.
I mean, after every win, you can't wait. I mean, even in defeat, he's trolling people. Yeah. I enjoy it, man, but I'm thankful that he's still healthy and able to do it because he can't do it on the bench, or in a suit like D-Rose.
It is November though. I wouldn't quite be thankful.
Yeah,
well, I'm thankful for it so far.
Yeah, you might want to be thankful for it next Thanksgiving.
I mean,
let him get through this year, man.
I just hope he stays on the floor. But so far, basketball, the NBA is a better place with guys like Joel Embiid.
But better. It's funnier.
It's a better place. It's a better place. Even by a percent, it's a better place with Joel Embiid.
It's definitely fun. I don't know if it's better with guys like him.
It's better,
What
bro.
are you thankful for? What are you thankful for in the NBA?
Man, of course I'm thankful for Kobe, but I'm thankful for the guy that Kobe's thankful for, Michael Jordan. I can't imagine what it's like to be like Chris and not know what it's like to experience a dynasty. Like I'm thankful I was able to experience that. Like that means a lot. Like
who is your favorite player?
That's something to hold on to.
Let's do it the right way this time.
Oh, look, you're tripping
so
like all the New
close.
Orleans teams. Look at you. You just never going.
You were so
You're tripping on all them L's.
close.
That L got caught on your foot there.
Every time somebody want to bring up you talk basketball, Michael Jordan got to be brought
I'm just
up.
saying, we talk dynasties, and you don't know we talk dynasties. You don't ever want to be involved in the conversation, man. Look, man, I'm sorry your city is historically losers. It's not my fault, man. It's not my fault.
You hear Mike every time. Niggas been
I
going
didn't-
for
hey, man.
16 years.
Hey,
I
look.
care about Mike. Let him retire.
Hey, look.
And I'm gonna tell you, and you know what? And when he dies, and we're still doing this podcast, we're not fucking spending a whole show talking about him.
What?
Okay? It's not
What?
happening.
No, we're gonna have
All
an
right?
in memory
It's
of
not
Michael
Right.
Jordan episode.
All right.
What's
Yes,
wrong with
we
you?
are. We gonna have shirts.
Okay,
We gonna have shirts.
Go on.
God damn it.
Go on, fade to the back like your Pelicans are gonna fade out of the playoffs. Go on here. Go on.
All right,
Man's got his own play for the Bulls right now. So we not gonna talk about anything.
all right, that's the end of the fourth quarter. We're gonna come back with Buzzer Beater with D Grove.
Championships in '96. I was 4. What you did?
Welcome back to FCP. This is Buzz the Beater with D Grove. He will recap the second half of basketball.
Okay, the main thing I'm gonna talk about is two things. The person I'm thankful for in the NBA, y'all know he's the greatest player in the world. He's better than Kevin Durant. Is LeBron James. The second thing, if Melo would have went to Detroit, I don't think they would have had a dynasty because he was undersized. If he was trying to play the forward, he could have stayed. He could have been a small forward, but a power forward, no. Because you had players like Jermaine O'Neal still in the league, Antonio Davis, McDyess, Tim Duncan, and these guys are all in their prime.
Tyrod Taylor just scored again.
And you had Tyrese Thomas for the Bulls back then too. So yeah, Carmelo would have been very undersized. And system-wise, Carmelo never been able to play in the system. He always played iso ball, even when he played with players like Allen Iverson. So yeah, that's my take.
All right, that concludes Buzz the Beater with D Grove. We will see you with Stats with Stutter. All right, welcome back to Full Cup Press. This is Stats with Stutter. What you got for us today?
The motherfucking process is working in Philadelphia. Right now through 15 games, they're 8-7. And this is their best start through 15 games since the 2011-12 season. And that was the motherfucking stat for the day. Now back to your host.
We're going to deliberate and figure out who's going to get the game ball and who's going to be the loser. Welcome back to Full Cup Press. We had deliberated. Today our loser is Bond. Okay. And our winner is Chris. So as Chris is giving his drunk rant, Bond, make sure you indulge in that drink, all right?
I'm about to dance
Well.
quick.
Shout out to motherfucking Tyrod Taylor. I've been talking about him all day. The Bills, you guys are idiots. I know this is a basketball podcast, but I don't care.
I'm done.
I don't care. The man that y'all bitched him for threw 5 picks in the first half. That is horrendous. Tyrod Taylor came out, put 2 touchdowns on the board. We with you, fam. You need.
Black quarterbacks matter.
He said it.
What happened?
Black quarterbacks matter.
All right, so that concludes our episode for today. Make sure you go to iTunes and YouTube and subscribe. Full Cut Press.
Let's take a
Make sure
toast,
you go
man.
to Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Full Cut Press. Twitter, Full Cut Press 312. Pour responsibly, drink responsibly.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow. That wasn't me.
Why you so hard with it, man?
You got hands, bro.
Toast, man.
You got hands.
You're supposed to clap that. You can clap that shit like it was glass or something.
Word.
Not my fault that man was holding it so damn
Gingerly.
Hey.
With pinky
He's supposed to
out.
hold it like this.
Yeah, you never touched
And
the
it's better
lady.
not to fall.
You never touched the lady.
No, he was like this.
That's not a lady, bro. Shut up. This motherfucker. All right, guys.